Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are so well. Today's video is a video that I've loved watching other people film, so I really hope you guys are excited to watch it. I'm going to be using all of my most affordable products that I own, my cheapest makeup, to do a full face of makeup. So this is the look, this is how we look. You guys always ask me to use more affordable products, so I thought I would just go all out and do all my most affordable products for you. I think overall the look isn't too bad. There are elements of it which definitely are not ideal, but for the amount that it costs, I definitely think it doesn't look too bad at all. All the prices and stuff will be linked down below for you if you're interested in any of these products. I'm definitely going to be doing the full face of most expensive products as well, because you guys know I'm a bit of a high-end lover. I have a lot of high-end products that I absolutely adore, so I'll definitely be filming that for you guys as well. So if you'd like to see that, give this video a thumbs up, or just give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Yeah, if you'd like to see what I used on my face to create this look, keep on watching. I definitely need some makeup on right now. I look a little bit rough. So I've had a bit of a look through my makeup collection, and I think I've picked out the most affordable products I own, so I'm gonna whack them on. So to prime, I'm going to start with the New Look Illuminating Makeup Primer. I'll link everything down below for you so you can see how, oh, it's really liquidy, so you can see how much everything costs. So I've tried this primer before. I did a testing New Look makeup video like a year ago. I quite like it. I don't tend to reach for it because I have primers that I like more, that I think are more illuminating. But as affordable primers go, this one isn't too bad. Packaging is a bit crap because it just, the second you take the lid off, it all just kind of goes everywhere, which isn't ideal. This doesn't feel silicone-y, it feels quite moisturising, a little bit tacky, kind of what you want a primer to feel like, to be honest. Okay, for my foundation, I'm going to go in with this stick foundation from Miss Sporty called the Really Me Second Skin Effect Foundation in the shade 003, which I know for a fact that's too dark. I'll just bring it down my neck. So I've used this once and I think I quite liked it. So I'm just gonna draw this on. This feels really creamy. I don't know how much I need though, so I'm just kinda I mean, that might have been way too much. I don't know. I'm actually gonna use a buffing brush to work that in. Damn it, maybe a sponge might have been better. Okay, that's one layer. As you can see, it still definitely lets my skin glow, but it's got quite a light coverage, and also there's dryness on my nose and my nose ring's affected. Don't look at the red around my nose, it's gross. It's kind of clung to the dryness. So I think maybe a beauty blender might be the way forward. So I'm going to do another coat. Pouncing it in with my beauty blender. Okay, I definitely reckon it goes on nicer when you use a damp sponge. So I recommend that better than the brush. The brush can make it look a bit streaky. For my concealer, I'm using the Miss Sporty Perfect Stay 10 Hour Liquid Concealer in the shade Light. This looks like a very light coverage. It's very thin. And then on my friend here, I've also got a darker shade. I've also got the shade Medium, which is significantly darker than Light. Like, I really think they should have had a shade in between those two shades, but whatever. Okay, it kind of covered up my blemish. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this light one under my eyes. Desperately trying to build up some coverage. Please. Okay, here's where we're at. Very dewy. Very dewy, but I've just about managed to get a pretty flawless base. I'm now going to set. My cheapest translucent setting powder is my Rimmel in 001 Transparent. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm using the Miss Sporty Perfect Stay 10 Hour Press Powder in 001 Light. It's a little bit cakey. Okay, on my eyebrows, I've got this Revolution Focus and Fix Eyebrow Shaping Kit. Brushing my brows through. I tend to do quite an ashy brow because my natural brow colour is quite ashy, and also my hair is now pretty ashy on the ends, so I like to have a nice ashy brow. This is slightly on the warm side for me, but not too bad. some drugstore brow products literally just come off red on me. They look so warm. But this one isn't too shabby. Okay, on to the next thing. Next, we're going to set our brows in place. God, I've not done my brows this dark in a while, but I'm going to use this MUA Brow Define Tinted Brow Mascara. And this is really dark, like really dark. It's quite a dry formula. This doesn't do loads. But if you're looking for a really affordable brow mascara, like £1 affordable, then it does the job. Okay, the eyeshadow I'm excited about because I've never actually used this before. It's a new palette that I was recently sent from Technic. This is the Toffee edition. They've also got a raspberry edition, I believe. Look at these lovely warm shades. And this was £8 and you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 colours. So £2 each. So I'm going to use the little brush that actually comes in the palette. And I'm going to take this really light shimmery shade, pop that, okay, under the brow. That's nice. A little bit chunky, but it's bright, it's shimmery, it's pretty pigmented, and it does what I wanted it to do. I'm then gonna go in with this peachy shade, number 15. Very little fallout, actually no fallout at all. And I'm gonna buff that, wow. Buff that in my crease. That's really nice. I didn't expect these to be that pigmented, so I just took a lot of product. But that is a really lovely shade. I'm gonna do quite an autumnal look today because I'm getting very much into the autumn spirit. So there's no fallout at all. And it's a nice, rich pigment. It's blending really nicely. I'm gonna come in a little bit closer. Come on over. Here we go. We're in a little bit closer now. So I really like this shade, shade 15. Okay, I'm gonna take this shade here, this beautiful like warm, darker caramel, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid. Now I do probably have palettes that are a bit cheaper than this, but I wanted to go for the palette that was the most product for this lowest price, like the average lowest price per shadow, you know? So I've got like an eyeshadow palette that's £6, but you only get 6 colours, whereas this is 16 for £8. This shadow is gorgeous. The 2 mattes in this palette have been super creamy. They've blended like a dream. I mean, look how easy this is going on. I'm now going to go in with the shade 4. This one has a bit more fallout, but I'm going to pop this on the outer third. You know when a shadow is nice, when you can just have it and then pull it out and it blends. You know, when it's that nice buttery texture where you don't have to really work at blending it, you just kind of pull it away and it just blends into nothing. That is a nice shadow formula. I'm now going to take the shade 007 and I'm going to whack this on the outer, oh, not as good, not as good. The dark colour, definitely not as great. It's just a bit more full down, it's much more powdery, and it's just not as pigmented. Let me just catch up this eye, then I'll be right back. I'm saddened because the brown, the dark brown's a bit patchy, but we're just gonna move on. And we're gonna go in with this camel shade. And I'm gonna smoke this under my eye. I'm really just going for it because I've never tried any of these eyeshadows. I didn't even use a mirror. I'm not even using a mirror for this shade. I'm just whacking it on. And then going in with shade 11, which I think is probably my favourite colour in the palette. Probably. Obviously. Such a me shade. And then a bit of the darker brown on the outer third. Okay, for eyeshadow, another Miss Sporty product. I'm going in with the Studio Lash Designer Mascara. I don't like this, I'll be honest. It's very, very thin. It doesn't really build up my lashes to the length and the volume I like. But I'm gonna just whack some of this on. Actually, I haven't used this in a while. It's kind of dried out a bit, which I tend to like more. Still definitely not to the standard I'd like, but it's better. And then I'm gonna put on these £1 lashes from Primark. So I'm going to do that, finish my mascara, and then I'll be right back to finish the rest of my face. See you in a minute. Okay, I just put those lashes on and I'm not going to lie, I really don't like them. I went to pull it off of its little thing and like a whole chunk came out, so I've had to stick them on like individuals. To contour, I'm going to take this 17 Define and Conquer Contour Kit. I'm going to take the contour side. I think I really liked this when I tried it initially. So I'm just going to contour my face a bit. Okay, for blush, we're going into this Technic palette. Let's go for this peachy shade. Keep those nice peachy tones going. Okay, to highlight, I'm going to take this Primark PS Pure Glow highlight in the shade Champagne. Look how beautiful that looks. Let's give this a pop. Sophie actually gave this to me, and when I saw it I was like, oh my god, that looks like a dupe for Opal. Oh my god. My face actually looks wet. I'm just going to blend that in slightly to the blush. I reckon this Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade Nudie Patootie is probably my cheapest lip product. Oh god, look dead. Right, I'm going to take a little bit of this blush. It needs a little bit of colour. Okay, here is my full face of my most affordable makeup. My cheapest products. I don't think I look too bad. I think my lashes are a bit rough. I think my eyeshadow is dodgy in places. My base looks a bit cakey, but I don't think I look all that bad. So I hope you guys found this video interesting. I will link as many of the products down below as I can. I hope you have the best day, and I'll see you in my next video.